Hello. Let's take the penguins off. No free penguins. How are we? Oops. Um, yeah. So gonna do something a little different today. Yeah, have some of that. I'm gonna try drawing something, and I have never done a drawing stream, but I figured it would force me to. Oh, sorry, you didn't hear that. Just let me see if I can do that for you. My God, here we go.
My God, did that smell good?
That's not very loud, is it? Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna draw something because, it was yesterday. I've been thinking about doing this for a bit, but yesterday I was going through some of my old clips. I think I'd like watched like a little something, and then it went on to the next thing, and I went down this weird rabbit hole. You drinking tonight? I'll have a beer with you? Nah, I'm not drinking tonight, Carbonated Sky, but feel free to have a beer. Drawings smells good. We'll see about that. But yeah, I was reminded I reminded myself that I needed to draw some things for generous donors from the God Milk stream. So here's the first one of these. And I only bring it up because we're constantly talking about sausages. So it might be a bit weird. I've never done a drawing stream. My head is going to be like flying around everywhere. No, it's fine. I got to head out later. Well, you don't have to watch, but the sausage is coming. Let's see if I can get this working. Oh, shit. Well, we may as well watch this. One second. Fucking hell, it gets me every time. Okay, we don't need that. We need this. You probably see something a bit weird and upside down. Let me just turn on my camera. And it took a little bit to boot up last time, so let's just give it a second. And yeah, let me put some music on too. I suppose, should I actually let me copy over something. 1 second while that's starting up. Let me go here. I need these. Yeah, let's get these two, I think. Oh wait, that. What is that? I will copy. Oh, here, I need that and that. Copy. Okay, here we go. And then here. There you go. You can see. And then paste. And here I am. Very good. All right. So yeah, I'm wearing my special lab gloves. I'm a bit zoomed in. So sorry about that. But yeah, powerful gloves. It's going to be hard for me to try to read stuff and do this. Let me just put some music on. And that way... Oops. Don't want to do that. There we go. Let me put some music on, and that way it'll relax me. Actually, if you can tell, I'm quite nervous to do this. I don't know why. Maybe it's just something new. Anyway, here's some... I'm going to put on some lo-fi beats, and that'll relax us all. There we go. Turn that off. And hopefully that's good. All right, what do we got here? So I've got a couple of different pens. Oh, that's a little bit too loud. There we go. Got a couple of pens. Usually if I'm drawing, when I started out drawing, I was using these ones, the Uniball Mitsubishi UB150. You can't see it because it's out of focus. I don't have autofocus. Sorry. Let me just catch up on this. Of course, the Australian has their sources upside down on OBS. Well, it just makes sense. Otherwise, it's the other way around. How you going, Peter? Don't worry about that quote. Yeah, real paper. I could have done it on the PC, but I feel like this is going to be a little bit different to what I would usually do. So, good night, Peter. Thanks for coming in and saying good day. Yeah, hope you have a good evening. Known Blue Man Group. Yeah, I'm actually auditioning for the Blue Man Group. It's very zoomed in. This is a very. I'm gonna have to get used to this. That's all right. We'll get used to it. Okay, so you're about to do surgery on our hearts. Nah, I'm not a surgeon. I'm sorry. I'm not that kind of doctor. Can't read stuff. Time to talk crap. I'm gonna try to do both. Hey, Angel, how you doing? Ooh, I'm gonna bless you with your. Well, please put art in these ones. Art. All right, so this is maybe not many people know this. In fact, I don't know if anyone knows this. I have drawn a little bit, and this is going to be maybe quite boring for everyone. So if it gets too boring, I'll change over to Oblivion. But when I do some artwork, I like to put a border around it first. Otherwise, I feel like it's not framed. So, and it just doesn't. It's not a piece, you know. Left-handed? Actually, actually it's backwards, isn't it? Hold on, I'm gonna flip. Hold on. Transform? No, not that. Yeah. Lip. Horizontal. Okay, so that's better. That's flipped up and down and flipped left to right. I don't know what's going on. There we go. So I'm not only upside down, I'm inverted. So, okay. So anyway, let's see how I go with this because I have to. I'm not very comfortable. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I'll just get started. This is a very personal experience. I hope you're all enjoying yourself. This is quite weird an experience to be doing this on stream. Is it? Oh yeah, we're there. We're going good. I don't want to have it too close to the too far away from the edge. Otherwise, I'll be feeling it for the for all the live long day. This is just what I do. And if I'm gonna do some proper artwork, I'll do it the way I do it. Yeah. I hope you all had a good day. I had just like a regular day of science. It was fine. Okay, now for the fun part, we have to color it in. Hey, Juicy, how you doing? So what I would usually do is use the same pen to do it. So, but I'm usually sitting a lot closer to the art, so we'll have to see how we go. And also, I've got some other pens that will help me do this quicker, because this will probably take me about half an hour to fill in just the normal way that I would usually do it. So maybe we'll have to swap over. We'll see. Thanks for the 5-stream streak, Angel. Appreciate. So yeah, that's what I would usually do. But I've got this B for big texture. Texture, not texture. Desk. Poor table surface. Don't worry about that. That's all part of the fun. So this is going to be a bit quicker, actually. Yeah, lots quicker. I might get in there with the other pen to do like those harder bits there. But we can do the bulk of it with this. There we go. I actually feel a bit ill doing this live in front of people. It's a very odd sensation. So we'll get through it. God, and I thought to myself at some stage, oh yeah, I could probably play some music on stream, and sing. I'm never fucking doing that. Can't even color in a border on a piece of paper without freaking out. Yeah, don't worry about all that. I actually hate this desk. So Draw on your inner reserves of confidence. I'm like, I'm shaking a little bit because I have no reserves left. Cause you illin. I'll try to ill. See what I can do. And I haven't. Yeah, wait until we get to the sausage. So the request was sausage on a meat fork. I'm pretty sure it was. But we'll. If I'm incorrect, please let me know. So it fucking took me so long to set this up because I couldn't put the camera on, like, because I've got a corner desk. Here, let me draw it for you. Why not? I've got a spare piece of paper here that I was doodling on before. So this is the desk, like this. Oh, it goes around like that. It's really annoying. Anyway, last time I set up the camera, I had it like here-ish. But now I've got a CRT, so it comes out here. And I had to put like 3 poles, so the camera was capturing like this much. This is a top-down view, by the way. So this is where I usually have my screens and my keyboard. And I have another screen here, which I'm looking at chat on. And then usually I have some consoles here with the RetroTink 4K and stuff. So I couldn't set it up here, so I had to move that out the way and then put the camera here. So this is where I'm working here. The problem is I screwed in the camera onto the pole too hard, so I couldn't get it off. And then I tried to get some pliers, and I didn't have ones big enough, and then I found ones big enough, and they were rusty. And let's just finish this photo here. This is fine. Then we'll just do a bit of this. Yeah, and he's all fixed. A+. What's wrong with your desk? I just hate it. It's like so wobbly. I don't know if you can see that wobbling. But if I just touch it, every single screen and everything wobbles. It's really annoying. So, oh, where are we? Hey, Melodic Fantasy, how you doing? Good afternoon. Just do it more and you'll feel normal again. Yeah, I reckon. I haven't actually drawn anything for probably like 4 years or something. It was the last time. Like 2020. 2020 was 6 years ago. That's great. So... yeah, that was the last time I think I drew something. Yeah. I did screw it too hard. That was so annoying. Secret handyman drawings. It's not secret. It's out. This is very public. We're almost done here. We can get onto the sausage. I don't... well, if I do want to draw more than an hour... I won't. I'll be doing this for at most an hour, and then I'm going to go on to some Oblivion. But that doesn't mean the piece is finished. I didn't want to put a time limit on the piece because I suppose I take it seriously. It might not be great, but I still take it seriously. And like, you know, it's hard to tell when a piece of art is done, in my opinion. I've never been able to do it very well with music. And know where the music ends when it should be, finished. Yeah, it's very wobbly, very annoying. This is sick. I'm glad you're doing an art stream. I'm very glad that you're enjoying yourself, Juicy. I haven't done any art yet. I'm just drawing a border. All right, so I've got S, M, and F, and a small, medium, large, big. Anyway. Oh, What did you draw 6 years ago? I drew a piece for a friend, for I think it was for their birthday. But I can't. I think that was the last thing I drew. I can't show it. It's kind of, I don't know. It's on the internet already, so I thought I'd just show something fresh. And you don't want to see my other stuff. So. Okay. It's kind of hard to see on this angle because usually I basically sit right over it usually. So. Time to get back into the professional drawing scene. You're a professional drawer? What is the art subject? Which art subject? Today's subject is sausage. Hey Shy Hammercrab, how you doing? Yeah, just a bit of drawing. I need to draw a few things for some generous chat members. This is the first of them. I also know I have to draw a penguin in some capacity for feeder, and I think there's a couple of other people who donated to get a piece of art, so, and I use the word art very lightly. The way the light is shining on the ink is stabbing me in the eyes with photons. I'm here to see you draw thick sausages. Well, I haven't decided if it's going to be thick or thin. And part of the fun of drawing for me is not sort of sketching it out first. I think I only sketched it out first once, and that was the last one I did because it was for a present. Otherwise, I sort of just go with the flow. And if I make an accident, it turns into something else. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Yeah, if you did donate enough to get a picture, let me know. I will go back through and just double check, because there's some other stuff, like people have to choose some games as well. Sorry if that's off a little bit. Trying to get a little bit closer so I can actually see. Another reason I might be feeling a bit nauseous at the moment might not just because of the nerves, but also maybe because I drank a milkshake. Well, it wasn't a milkshake, it was a protein shake, but for like years I've been using like soy protein, and they didn't have any at the store that I usually get the stuff at, so I got like whey. It was so bubbly, and yeah, I didn't like that. Basically my guts are full of milk bubbles. Damn it. Trying to fix this. That's good enough for now. Okay. Just wait till we get to the sausage. Lizzie Love Satan, how you doing? Draw me a Garfield? Oh no, that's a bit outside. Although I was feeling inspired by Garfield yesterday, but it's not gonna happen. No Garfield. With his big Garfields. Almost done. Falling asleep? Yeah, please have a nap. We're gonna get onto some big shortly though, so that might be a bit loud to sleep through. But you could try. So I'm trying to start fasting again today. I've sort of go on and off. Sort of tried again at the start of the year. I didn't really succeed, but I'm trying today, and I don't know if I should do that. I'll see how I feel after the break. I might have something to eat. I had some weird dreams the other night because I wasn't sleeping properly. Oh no. I'm pretty sure I was on Furtive. Furtive has been talking about doing like some interviews, and I think I was on his show, and it was really boring because I couldn't answer any of the questions. But yeah. All right, there's your border. This is where we place the sausage. Realized yesterday that milkshakes are literally ice cream and milk. So I bought a tub of ice cream and milk, and behold, I make milkshake 1/10 of the cost. You've cracked the code. Sonic, wait till we see how the sausage is made. Gafter died, yeah, sorry. Sonic, how you doing? Fast luck to you. Interviews for what? Not interviews, more like just like a discussion podcast where he would interview people and ask them questions. Then talk about art and things like that. Sounds like a really cool idea. But, yeah, so he's been talking about it, so it made its way into my dream. Alright, now, time to sausage. Actually, let's just get rid of the ink on the back there. There's it's deliciously foreboding. Yeah. I might have some water too. Alright. Sausage goes this way, I think. Alright, I must warn you, I am not good at drawing. So the rest of this is going to be very disappointing. I just like doing the border, like it's fun. Make it girthy. I'll see. Let's see how the... Let me just see what size this is. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Okay, I'm thinking like sausage, almost like a smile. We'll make it girthy. Like this. It looks a bit banana-y. But, you know, that's what happens when you're just fucking freeballing it. And we want to put these little... Oh, I can fill that in. Sorry, I forgot I had to be a bit more delicate. You know, these bits here. Might as well fill it in to match the other side. The bits that would be linked onto the other bits of the sausage. All right, we're getting there. Now, where's the best place to put its face? Lepus, how you doing? Expectations high. Lower those expectations, please. Is it going well? Okay, well, at the very least, you got a little something. So, what? That's what happens when sausage starts slapping. Look, this is... It's just a regular sausage. You don't have to slap it. What do they call the sausage tips, actually? Well, I don't know if it's got a name. Basically, it's just the casing, right? I don't like what I've done here. But anyway, we'll choose a place for the face. And I was, like, originally when I was thinking about it, I was thinking like a fork coming through here. But I think it's more funny if it's just like, we go like this. And we put the fork like here. So it'll be like... It doesn't really look a fork though, does it? Maybe it has to come through a bit. Yeah. Like that. And we will make it... We'll have a nice little thing there. And there is the rest of the fork. And I think here we can do this. Make it look a bit nicer. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of practice. Looks uncertain, cautiously optimistic about a situation. Yeah, it's well, we'll see. I might put some eyebrows on it, and it'll change how it feels. Sausage terminals. Oh my god. All right, so yeah, this bit of the fork has obviously gone in. He's got a cool like. We need to make him a little bit sweaty, I suppose. Sweaty sausage. I don't know how to draw a sweaty sausage. It would go. Nah, I think if I do that, it'll look like something else. Better not. Got Adventure Time vibes. Oh no. Well, actually, let's make the border a bit thicker. The ye worked. There you go. Alright. Okay, we'll really get that sausage popping. I've also never drawn in gloves, so it's a new experience. My hands are very sweaty. There we go. So I have no conventional well, I have nothing conventional ever, really. So how is this any different? It's just I don't know, like, you know, if I wanted to make him look shocked, more shocked. Or I know, like, angry, but you know, I don't really know cartooning that well. So if it's a bit weird, that's kind of why. So I don't know what I'm doing. I know he's very thick on the bottom. My fault entirely. That's okay. We can do something else with that. We can make him dripping with sausage bits over here.
Drink.
Yeah, thanks. I'll have some drink. What do we got? Sauce age. Can we see your pingor nose holes? No. Definitely can't. Nice try though. A little exclamation mark will assist in shock value. Oh yeah, I could definitely fit one of those in. Well, let's finish off the border. How you going, Samurai? Yeah, when you haven't done this in a while, things a little bit wobbly.
Oh my god.
Oh, Vegas. How you doing? Thanks for the sub. Penis. Oh my god. It's not penis. It's sausage. I've made him a bit thick there too, but that's alright. That'll become something else, I'm sure. That's alright. It's a bit dense down the bottom. Thank you very much for the sub, Magus. Very kind of you. I put it towards some art classes. There we go. Fuck. The shadow kind of makes it hard for me to see as well. Alright, now he's a bit more emboldened. I've got some problems here with the... It comes up heaps on the camera. Because it's right over. Oh, that'll do for now. My eyes, the goggles, they do nothing. Art class stream when? Yeah, I'll stream the whole thing when I'm there. Alright. bit better here too. There we go. There we are. This is getting pretty sausagey. Maybe he should have a grid. Nah. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. It's coming along. Alright, sometimes I like to do some weird stuff like just drop my pen and see what happens and then go with it. But I'm not going to do it this time. But, yeah. Who skewers a sausage at the tip like that? Listen. I don't know. Not me. But that's this is an art piece, so you can do whatever you want. Sorry, I can usually. I just don't want to make sure I don't put my head underneath the fucking camera like an idiot. And then you'll see my stupid face. Oops. Oops, I fucked that up. It's okay. I'm not really used to using these like types of pens because for so long I used the uni balls. So I'm still actually kind of getting used to the what are they called? Felt tips or something like that. Fine liners. So yeah, if I fuck up, you'll see me fuck up in real time. And there's no undo on this, so it just is what it is. So what I also like to do, so at the moment, yeah, we got a pork, but there are parts of this that where things can live. For example, here, a little guy. I can't see it because it's... I can't zoom, I can't get it focused any more than that. Yeah, see? Some negative space guy. Okay, I think... Oh wait, sorry, I thought my thing just died. That's okay. Nice and clear. Ah, my eyes. My people who use pens, I can only use pencils. I can't use pencils. I don't know. I just feel like I need to go straight to the pen. You know? Sort of fucked that up, but it's alright. Alright, so, I mean, I feel like I've completed the task, but this is like nowhere near finished, you know? It's so cute. Adorable little negative fork man. Yeah. So, and that's also another reason I like, you know, doing these things around the side here, because then you've got like long ghost. See? He's showing off his guns. You can actually fill that in if you want. Like so. So, and then like, that's kind of how I do it. And then I just go from there and I fill in bits and pieces and find things that turn into things and stuff like, how much time? Okay, I'll keep going for the rest of the hour and then I'll continue it off stream. But yeah, when I'm done spec, I'll obviously show you. And I'll scan it in and send you a full copy of it. And if, like, I can post it to you too, but like I don't think there's any way I can post it to you without knowing, you know, your address. Unless you have a post office box, and this isn't worth a post office box. The sausage has a negative mini sausage. There's sausages everywhere. You wouldn't eat him, would you? Well, I don't know. I might. He looks pretty tasty. He's a bit lean here. Maybe he needs a... Maybe he needs some clothing. Okay, like a... This was a terrible idea. The clothing was a terrible idea. Okay, wait, just give me a second. I'll fix this. This is gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Just give me a second here. Just give me a second here. Just give me a fucking second. It's gonna get way worse before it gets... Okay, I can sort of fix it a little bit here. There we go. We can just do this, and he can wear a tie. Fuck it. Yeah, just fill it in. And then, how do you draw a tie? It goes like down like this. And then, might as well just go, yeah. There we go. It's like the, what? Fuck. It's like the, you know, the bowler ties or whatever they are. Anyway, fucking hell. I kind of want to do some sort of cross-stitch thing here, but I kind of fucked it up, so... Alright. Anyway, this is a... Okay, it can be... Okay, lovely. It's not a penis with a big tie, it's just in bondage. No. It's not a penis in a tie. It's a sausage. It's a sausage. It's clearly a sausage. Let me just have some water, sorry. Yeah, thanks for the thanks for the stretch. Oh man, my shoulder is like really bad from being in the lab on the weekend. Look at him. All right. Well, let's continue with the ghost a little bit and see how much time I got. Yeah, I got heaps of time before the break, so may as well go with this. Losing control of my pen. Lost that nice sharp edge there. Fuck. Oh well. I need to kind of be relaxed to draw, and I am not very relaxed, so... Alright. It's pretty impressive. Ghost guns. Remember, massage the meats. Oh my god. I love this. I'm glad you're having a good time. Yeah, it's nice. We've just pulled something out of thin air and put it onto paper. Thanks to Spec's amazing suggestion. Alright, is that like bright enough? Hold on, I've got other settings. Is that a bit better? Maybe? I don't know. I gotta go, but I love it. No problems, Carbonated Sky. Thanks for dropping by. If the sausage could speak, what do you think it would say right now? What does it look like it's saying? Ah! And that's weird that there's just a fork coming from the top there. What's going on down here? Oh, you know what? He's on a plate. Fuck. Okay. Now I can decorate the plate. Why was I born to feel pain? Happy full moon, imbolic carbo. Ah, thanks. Same to you. Yeah, let's go with that actually. Oops. Oops is alright. As long as you don't go, holy fuck. Then I think it's like savable. A little wonky, whatever. I usually go over it, like give it a once over, like when I'm finished, and just try to make all the lines as sort of uniform as I can. I could also use a bigger pen, but I don't know. I don't really like that. Its mouth is turned up slightly, expressing excitement and happiness. The artist has left this deliberately ambiguous for the viewer's interpretation. Well, that's kind of what I like about art. Like, I was trying to portray something. It might not be what it is that I was trying to portray, but now you guys are seeing something else as well. So, yeah, that's one thing I love about art. And that's actually, Bertiv was, like, he was thinking about, you know, people bringing poems and stuff to his stream and talking about it, and then, like, sort of going over what they think it means and this sort of thing. And I think that's a really cool idea. I'd definitely watch that. Because, yeah, I mean, it's all open to interpretation. I mean, some art is, like, really, like, in your face, but, like, done well. And sometimes it's really on the nose, so then you can tell what they're trying to get at, but they're trying to be, like, smart about it. Yeah. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm trying to get at here? Sure thing, bud. Yes, thank you for hanging out on the Discord. It's fun to just post random shit. The seductive sausage, smooth jazz backing adds so much. This too, Raoul is art. Oh, please. Not supposed to be a sexual sausage. But if you interpret it to be sexual, that's fine. I sort of hold my breath, like, you know, when you're in a game and you got a sniper and you can hold Alt to hold your breath. I do that when I'm drawing. So if I sound like I'm suffering or suffocating, it's because I forget to breathe. Oh, that's good. All right. Sausage on a plate. Getting stabbed by a fork. Being flexed by a ghost. This drawing, the music, Penguin, make sure you change the stream to 8. Come on. It's in no way sexual art. Putting art on your nose is a good way to taste art. Oh, you could get scratch and sniff. Sausage flavored scratch and sniff. Sausage scented scratch and sniff. Alright, let's go with this. All right, the music is a little bit. Can you make? Yeah, I bet you the sausage sneak for mature audiences only. Sophisticated artistic appreciation. The music is great for this, unironically. Oh my god. I was inspired a lot by, because I've been watching a lot of Furtive's streams lately, either just lurking or, you know, joining in on chat, whatever. But he's got a new redeem where people can spend 10,000 points, I think, to get an MS Paint piece of art. And I've really loved watching him draw such silly things. Really good drawing of Shrek's ass in a toilet. After I told him to give a presentation on why the Skibbity Rizzler likes Gyat or something like that. Can't remember. And he didn't realize that he drew a Shrek Gyat. So, yeah. The sausage is skewered into the ceiling. Well, there could be some being here. Yeah. Ha-ha! It's very relaxing art stream music. Oh, I'm glad it's actually fit. I listen to this music when I need to listen to something chill at work. And just like something where sometimes I need a beat, like a real like fast kind of beat, but when it's chill, it gets me through the day. I'm sitting in a lab right now watching you draw while monitoring equipment. Well, please don't let me distract you. What are we gonna do here, you reckon? We can give this guy a friend. He's not very happy. But because he's seeing his friend be stabbed. So too late, massive radiation leak. No. I don't know how fancy I want to get with that. But let's get fancy. Might just do this first. Okay. Fuck. So I don't like going that way because I'm right-handed. I need to go this way. Don't worry, a friend will stay. He will remain. I'm usually a lot closer, so I can feel my arm doing weird stuff. It's also very hot in here, and because I'm wearing my mime outfit. It's like a woolen underlay. That's so fucking hot in here. It's like, it's 28 degrees in here and I'm wearing a fucking woolen underlay. Anyway, I'll change on break. Oops, fuck. Let me just check up on chat. Adventures of Solg the Sausage comic when with voice acting. No, don't blame me. Penguin would do a really great anthropomorphized sausage voice. I don't know about that. I don't know if I can really do voices. I was telling Samurai yesterday that I was sort of just going through some of my shorts on YouTube, and some of my greatest downvoted shorts were me doing the goat voice and me me trying to do a monkey sound. So obviously my animal voices are not good. Or welcome on the internet. Oh, an ad coming up soon. Well, that was pretty cool, fun art stream. Oh no, fuck that up. You do your own voice very well. I could do that, no problems. I could be the sausage. Don't sausages just scream when cooked? I don't think so. An hour 30 in, Penguin's gloves visibly begin to melt. They're so sweaty. Your goat is pretty good. I thought it was good, but I don't know. Maybe the internet's not ready for it. Well, I could, I think this went pretty good. I can probably, like, do this on stream, like, instead of do it in my own time, but I don't know, I feel like it might get a bit boring. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Fancy sausage, fancy plate. I love the Penguin National Anthem. Yeah. I think that's maybe funny for people who watch the stream and maybe very unfunny for people who don't. There. Your pingor meets in a wet plastic cave, if you think about it. Yeah, slopping around. Slopping. Slopping and sloughing. You don't want that. I wish you could all hear my goat. I don't want to hear your goat. Hand overdose. Speaking of which, we haven't put a hand in here. I liked it. Well, I drew this. I mean, we could turn this into something as well. I just have to give it a different mark. Yeah, have Dorito. Pizza. There you go. Pizza. There we go. Yeah, and yeah, they've got. Should I? No. I'll move on to. Oblivion. But this has been cool. I will continue this on stream though. I think. Spec, it's on its way. Do you reckon your stream would get copyright claimed if you played the Bob Ross interlude during break? Well, all this music is probably going to be claimed anyway, so I probably will delete the VOD, and not upload this part of it. But yeah. Anyway, it's on its way. I'd say it's probably like maybe 30% finished compared to what I would usually like to do. But look at that. We just created something out of thin air with just some of this stuff. Spec, what BRB song would you like? Bob Ross interlude theme. Alright. Let's go here. Do that. And let's go... Bob Ross interlude. Okay. Hopefully this is the one. Let's just do that. And then I gotta do this. Okay. Okay, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Everyone, go and draw your own very quick sausage, and we'll be back with some Oblivion. BRB.